Hey everyone, Codex here. So today we are going to be taking a look at Elrond's native token, Egld, and we're going to be doing an update on the current momentum. We will also take a look at Egld's current valuation in relation to Bitcoin. But before we do get into this one, make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave the video a thumbs up and a comment if you have anything to say, as every bit of support motivates us going forward. Let's get into this one. Now, as we previously said, Elrond has been a monster in the last 2 years, and despite the several pullbacks that we have experienced along its way, Egld managed to break new all-time highs and create new milestones each and every time. We have also talked about this white line right here, which we perceive as our macro scale support since we have held it 3 times in the past, and it seems like we have always managed to bounce back up from it. So the first time it was back here in March and April of last year, then again in Q4, which ended up with us reaching a new all-time high before revisiting the line once again mid this year after experiencing a massive drop. And here we go. Elrond price decided to revisit the trend line once again. Now, Elrond has been dropping and sliding down the last several weeks, and unfortunately for us, we couldn't manage to hold the line that we've relied on, but it honestly looks like we aren't far away from it. Things don't look as bad as some of you may think. Now, if we take a look at our 2 momentum indicators just to see the current trend, we can see that on the 3 days time frame, we do have an end of the downward pressure indicating a beginning of reversal in the upcoming few weeks. We clearly do have a cross on the stochastic RSI right here indicating that, and what we need now is the blue line to start racing and going up like back here in October, which ended up with us rallying up and reaching a new all-time high of around $560. Each time this happens, each time something similar to here happens, the price ends up rallying up and creating new milestones and new all-time highs, and that's what we are relying on the 3 days time frame. So same thing in the KDG. The black line has just started following its trajectory to the upside, and we have an exhaustion right here with the blue line going down, indicating a potential upside movement in the upcoming few weeks. So we will see what happens next. It looks like Elrond is coming back into the race, and we will hopefully manage to go back up again above the macro scale support, which is currently sitting at roughly $285, give or take. But of course, this increases day by day. The more we stay below it, the higher the level of this white line gets. Now, if we want to see Elrond rising up again, we need to close above that level, and we need a confirmation on the KDG with the blue line going up and following the same trajectory as the black line. Now, if you take a look at Elrond's valuation to Bitcoin, we surely talked about this a week ago, and we said that Elrond BTC has been following a certain trend, moving between these 2 lines, and it's true that Elrond has seen massive retracements against Bitcoin over the years, but overall, on the bigger picture and on the macro scale, Elrond has been hammering Bitcoin. Now we are coming to a point that we hope to hold in. This is our long-term support right here that we have held so many times in the past, as you can see. So it's clear we have held it here and rallied up. Elrond BTC went more than 3,000%, which is massive. Imagine a coin doing 3,000%, going up 3,000% against BTC, not against USD, but against BTC, and that's insane. So then again, right here in July of this year, Elrond managed to outperform Bitcoin after it bounced back up from this line, then in October, and here we go again. Now, one thing we need to note is that us going up again against Bitcoin depends mainly on BTC's behavior. If Bitcoin starts trending up, and if Bitcoin manages to go again above its bull market support band, which is currently between 51 and 53,000 $, then Elrond will most likely start trending up and outperforming BTC. However, if Bitcoin keeps going down and doesn't manage to hold its current level, then Elrond will suffer. To conclude, it seems like the downside movement and the downward pressure is slowly coming to its end. However, there is still a chance, there is still a high chance, I would say, of us going down a bit, retesting some levels like 240, 230 $, on the short term, especially if Bitcoin keeps showing signs of weakness. So this was about it, guys. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave the video a thumbs up, leave a comment if you have any questions or anything to say. Thanks for sticking by, and peace.